Welcome to the Walthers Showroom Update. I am Zach, and this week I've got something a little bit different for you. We've got an excellent new video that we created in partnership with our supplier Noch for SceneMaster static grass flocking. And this video is going to show you a couple easy steps that will help you create excellent looking landscaping along the rails of your layout. And after the video, be sure to check out the Walthers SceneMaster Layout Builders sale that's going on right now through the end of August, either in the Walthers flyer or over at walthers.com. Thanks for watching.
Hi everyone! In this video we'll show how easy it is to create impressive scenery at any scale, from building basic scenery forms to finished dioramas, using Noch products available from Walthers and Walthers SceneMaster products made by Noch. Once the basic supports are in place, use aluminum screen to rough in the basic terrain. This material is easily cut with scissors and will crumple it to make the surface uneven and more realistic. A staple gun makes quick work of securing the screening. This provides a solid base for applying other landscape materials. Next, we'll make our own rock castings for the stone outcroppings using Noch forms and Profi casting compound. Here's a neat feature. The mold package is easily transformed into a support for the molds. Next, we mix the Profi compound with water until it has a soupy consistency. Pour a little into the mold and use a small palette or putty knife to work it into the nooks and crannies. Allow the castings to dry completely. This may take some time depending on room temperature and humidity. Once cured, pop them out and the molds are ready to use over and over again. Next, we'll fill in the aluminum screening with modeling compound to create the basic terrain. As before, mix the powder with water, but make it a little thicker. And use your palette or putty knife to spread it into and over the screening. Our diorama includes some sectional track and roadbed, which we attached using a hot glue gun. The first step to installing rock castings is to wet them. Dry castings will pull moisture out of the modeling compound. Test fit the location of your castings before installing them. Next, cover the back of each casting with modeling compound and attach to the base. Use a small palette or putty knife to fill in the edges around each casting with more modeling compound, blending them into the base terrain. Smooth and blend the areas next to each casting with a small brush and some water. Once completed, we're ready to add color to our diorama. The nature paint set makes it easy to create realistic rocks. For this scene, we'll color the rocks a yellow-brown, using appropriate colors from the 6 different shades included. Mix these with water to make a thin wash. Dab a bit of the wash on white paper to test the color first. Add some white or black for a lighter or darker shade if needed. Use the sponge pad and apply this color to the rocks. Start with the lightest color first. Then add the darker colors. If needed, a thin gray wash can be applied to mute and blend the colors even more. After coloring the rocks, we'll fill in the rest of the landscaping with acrylic paints. This removes all traces of the original white surface, and we'll cover these areas with grass in the next video. These painted surfaces also seal the base and keep the grass glue from drying too quickly. With the base colors and details in place, our diorama is ready for the next step. Before moving on, we'll add some loose gravel. We'll model this with different sizes of Profi rock for a realistic look and finish. Start by applying some Noch grass glue with a small brush along the various rock outcroppings. We suggest starting with the largest size first and finishing up with the smallest. Make sure all of the paint and glue are completely dry before adding any grass. In part 2, we finish our diorama using the Noch SceneMaster to apply static grass. Here's a look ahead to the finished diorama. Be sure to check out video number 2 for more tips and ideas. Hi everyone! Static grass makes any layout scene pop, and in this second video we show how easy it is to apply Noch's own grass flocking or Walthers SceneMaster grass made by Noch. Using the Noch SceneMaster 2.0, we'll show you how to apply different lengths of fibers, blend colors, and finish up by adding details to create amazingly realistic scenery. The Noch SceneMaster 2.0 generates the static charge that actually makes the fiber stand upright. It includes 3 different sizes of screens to apply short, medium, and long grass. For our diorama, we'll start with short grass and use the finest screen. To simplify filling the SceneMaster and blend colors, pour individual packs into reclosable storage containers. After the terrain features are in place and any base color paint is dry as shown in part 1, apply grass glue anywhere you want to plant grass. You can work in large or small areas. To create the static charge, place the clamp where the grass will be applied. Just place a small pinch of fibers in the cylinder, and for more realism, mix and match different colors. Place the fine screen on the end, turn on the SceneMaster, and gently shake it over the area. As the fibers fall, the static charge makes them stand upright. Allow plenty of time for the first application to dry completely before adding longer grass. When dry, vacuum up the excess fibers. Next, we'll add longer 6mm fibers. As before, place these in individual containers and break up any larger clumps to make them easier to mix and blend. For more realism, apply glue randomly. This will give you areas with longer and shorter grass, just like what you'll find in the real world. As these are longer fibers, be sure to use the medium screen. Here you can see how the static charge makes the fiber stand upright in the wet glue. Again, allow plenty of time for the medium grass to dry and vacuum up the excess before moving on to the longest fibers. For these, you'll use the coarse screen. Randomly apply glue in those areas where you added medium fibers and apply your longest grass. Before these dry, go over them with your vacuum. This lifts the fibers, helping them stand upright. This will also remove any excess grass. With the grass in place, our diorama looks amazingly realistic, but adding more details will really transform the scene. Structure flock can now be added to produce some really nice variety. Apply Noch landscape spray to the tops of the grass fibers and while wet, gently scatter the flock by hand. You can also add pre-made details like grass tufts for additional variety. Hold the tops of the tweezers, apply a bit of hot glue on the bottom, and place as desired. Trees and bushes complete the scenery. To make your tree stand straight and secure, make a small hole in the landscaping first. Apply a bit of hot glue on the bottom of the tree and insert into the mounting hole. Animals really bring a scene to life, and visitors will enjoy spotting deer or other critters in the woods. Thanks for watching, and check out Walthers.com for the growing selection of Noch products available from Walthers and Walthers SceneMaster products made by Noch.